who have not visited before, this is a very new and growing channel. That's right. You are watching me grow. We are growing together. And that's really all I have to say about that. I just wanted to take some time to check in with everyone today, check in with the vibes, check in with the energies of the day, and hopefully channel some messages from the divine that will help get you through your day. I'm certainly hoping so for me as well. Romance keeps coming up. Romance keeps coming up. It says here, love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. So, for those of you who are thinking about getting back out there, dating, it looks as if the universe is definitely in support of that and therefore will accommodate it. So, one thing I realize about universal frequencies is that sometimes they're more potent than at other times. In other words, the soil is fertile for planting seeds. And right now, what I'm getting is that cosmically speaking, vibrationally speaking, um, the earth is welcoming love, and romantic love is part of it. It's all sorts of love, it's all types of love, but definitely romantic love, right? I mean, think about what romance and intimacy does to us as human beings, even on a biological level. I don't know, the the uh, biological chemicals that we have within our bodies that spike and pretty much translate into happiness. Serotonin is coming to mind, but I really didn't like science in school, so that's just what's coming to mind. And I want to respect spirit and just say it because it might make sense to someone. But when you think about the energetic space that a good romance puts us in, it certainly makes us more lovable um, towards people, towards the environment and the world around us. So I can completely understand why the earth and why the cosmic forces would be welcoming, love in any form right now. The next one says, care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. This is definitely another universal frequency that I've been that I keep getting repeatedly, and so therefore I don't want to let it go, and I don't want to communicate it to you lightly. Okay, fraud is very prevalent right now. We're all, the economy isn't doing well. A lot of people have been laid off, and that's putting a lot of people in survival mode. Okay, so we have to be aware of that, right? We have to practice awareness right now. The other thing is that a lot of us are in a place where we want love and we want romance. So we really need to be aware right now of our access points, right? How are we giving the world access to us? If a handsome, charming guy comes up to us in the street and we're feeling lonely and we want to date, we would probably be more welcoming to him than if we were in a relationship or just got out of one and are in a space of just taking time for self to heal, right? We would likely be more welcoming to the person at the time. Well, it's the same online. Please make note that social media and the internet makes it so much easier to fool and be fooled. So it's the same thing Someone might hit you up in your DM. Someone might hit you up pretending to be me, divine nudges, or, one of your favorite tarot readers. As I said, my channel's new, but all of the ways in which we want attention right now, we want love, we want acknowledgement, those are all access points. So do not allow people to use you against you. Okay. Like I said, I really just want to iterate this and reiterate this message because it keeps coming up so much. And I just feel like it's the universe's way of really protecting all of us. Okay. And so this could lead to financial fraud, which is really, for anyone who's in survival mode, is likely what's going to be their angle. But in a romantic situation, it could be a guy or a girl, someone, them, they, who is using you for maybe a place to stay, using you for meals, again, survival mode. You just never know at what level people are looking to survive. So just practice self-awareness, know what your quote unquote weaknesses are. I don't want to even call them weaknesses so much as access points right now, because we all certainly have our weak moments. It doesn't make us weak individuals, right? So just be on the lookout for that. The next card we have is intuition. And so I feel like part of how we're being protected right now is through our intuition. Now is a time to trust your intuition more than your emotions. I hope that, you as viewers know the difference, right? Because again, our emotions can be our access point. Feeling lonely, even wanting to be physically intimate, feeling aroused, um, you know, those can tie into our emotions, right? But our intuition is the voice that will kind of give you pause and may put you at odds with yourself, right? To a certain degree. So it's trying to get your attention to say, you may feel like you're at odds with yourself. And that's because, your intuition, which is a very high vibrational frequency, is guarding against your lower vibrational frequency, which might be, I don't know if anybody's heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but your most basic and fundamental needs, right? Food, water, sex, air to breathe. Those are our most basic needs. And so that's really where a lot of the low vibrational energies reside, right? So it says here, trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. All right. So it's all your intuition, apart from protecting you against low vibrational energies and forces and attempts at trickery. Your intuition is also guiding you towards a new skill, a change in careers, or certain investments. Okay. So, right now, universally speaking, the collective is much more intuitive. The collective is much more connected and in tune um, with divine wisdom. Okay. And so a lot of us are so much more plugged in. And so we're getting downloads and we're getting messages. So right now, this is what this is really saying. If you are being nudged to get a new skill, to change careers, to make an investment, definitely do your research, especially for that investment piece. But even in careers, like, how lucrative is the career that you're going into, or how can you make it lucrative? Because, hey, a new skill, definitely research it, but you're likely being nudged. You're likely, your intuition is likely guiding you in a different direction or through a path you're already on, right? But that you want to ascend. And look, achievement just came out, right? So it says here, enjoy the limelight. You've earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. Sheesh achievement. But yeah, it says here, the achievement card came out. So for those of you who are looking to, achieve something, you're definitely being guided by your intuition right now, and you should trust it. In all things right now, trust your intuition. And for those of you who are like, well, I don't know when it's my intuition versus when it's my thoughts, or I don't know when it's my intuition versus, you know, whatever else, please look into some meditations. Please look up some YouTube videos, or, look into how to trust your intuition, how to identify when it's your intuition. Become educated in that, okay? Because our intuition will never, ever, ever lead us astray. I'm not going to keep you for too long. Again, I just kind of wanted to check in, um, share a word with you today, see what kind of messages. We have positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. So, if some of you need to make a purchase to invest in your career, for those of us, or oh, I threw myself in there. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep it going. For those of us who are uh, working towards entrepreneurship, and you need to make a purchase for your business venture. It's definitely being advised right now, but also determination and consistency if you want the positive work outcomes. It'll pretty much guarantee it. Okay, because it says your consistent efforts will bring rewards. So, for those of you who are struggling with remaining positive or with trusting a process, um, regarding something that you're working towards right now, there are positive work outcomes that can result from consistent effort and just investing into your craft, into your project, into whatever it is that you're working on. Okay, so don't give up. Um, I feel like right now, as above, so below. Um, the universal frequencies are on high, and they always are on high, and so then therefore are the lower frequencies of doubt, of fear, distractions, depression, and those come in so many different ways. So right now, disregard the naysayers, disregard the negative comments, from those that you're getting from anyone. It's not a time to let others define you right now. It's a time for you to put the work in, so that ultimately you can define yourself based on the work that you put in, whatever that work is. You know, um, if you want to be an artist and you paint a picture every day. I know someone who started out, she said, I'm going to paint a picture every day. That's it. I'm just going to paint a picture every day. And I'm like, man. And it was really admirable to watch her do it. It really was, because she stuck to it. And I feel like I've been watching her for at least 2 years now. And boy, oh boy, from when she started till now, oh my God. I mean, that her paintings are, it's just, and they were pretty good even when she started, by the way. So it's not even like, she was doing stick figure paintings or anything, or kindergarten like paintings. She was doing pretty good even when she started. But the difference, just by being consistent and doing it every day, just she made that commitment and she stuck with it. I mean, yeah. So, whatever your craft is, music, art, um, nursing, business, whatever, just be consistent with it. Growth is inevitable through failure and through dedication, through endurance. Growth is inevitable. And this next card is sunshine. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth. Fabulous communication in relationships. Okay, so it's a very abundant time right now for happiness. I know there are parts of the world in which, it's getting warmer out, winter's over, the sun is shining. Please get out there, soak up some of that sun. I am certainly going to. Um, but yeah, right now the universe is really shining its light on the collective and really supporting the collective in terms of growth in all areas: career, business, relationships, the fabulous communication and relationship, so it's really in support of everyone's happiness right now, right? And so what that tells me, that the universe is very proud of the work that you have done, of the shadow work, of the healing work, of your self-awareness, and your self-worth. The universe is so proud. The universe wants to reward you right now, and it wants to reward you with by aligning your reality with your inner world. That's pretty much the result, the outcome of your work. Those are the seeds that you planted. And so your harvest, your crop, is that your external environment is going to align with your internal environment. Those are the rewards, that you're going to get for all of the hard work that you've done. And so everyone wins, including the universe, because then your vibration is higher and it's more aligned and it's more connected with cosmic forces, with invisible forces, and most importantly, with forces of community, communion, love, self love and love for others. So it's a two-way partnership. The more that you work on yourself, um, the better of a universal citizen that you become. Okay. So there is a relationship here, between us, and the universe. Okay. We're all interconnected. And so the universe is saying, you have finally reached the levels within your journey, um, where you can access the goodness and the richness of the universe. It's so limitless, you know. So I'm going to leave you right here. I hope that your day is a great one and that you experience those frequencies of love. Please start with yourself and then share from there. Okay. Alrighty. If you've liked these messages, if they've resonated with you, if they've made you feel good, comment below. Let me know. Again, this is a new channel. Do you follow new channels? Did you just happen to stumble upon this and found this message to be engaging, so you stuck with it? Why are you here? What are you looking for? What is your soul seeking? What messages are you looking to hear from the universe? Comment below and let me know. I want to get to know you. And the more I get to know you, the more you'll